Hello my friends and welcome back to The Witcher 3, the Blood and Wine DLC. In yesterday's video, we finished up another Witcher contract and finished finding all of the diagrams for our Grandmaster bear gear. And since yesterday's video, I have spent quite a bit of time making components to make some Grandmaster gear, Grandmaster Ursine armor gear. So let's see what it looks like. So we'll put on We'll save the best for the last, which is the chest piece. So we'll do gloves first. Okay, I feel like that looks pretty similar to what it was. And pants, maybe some more stitching, some knee pads, and some boots. Definitely, I think some metal bits added to the front. And then, ooh. Oh, wow. It's definitely gear that you'd want to wear more in Skellige than I think here. But it is heavy armor. And I do have the extra perk for, I think, Ursine armor from my talent tree. But I feel very, very protective. I feel like Geralt's going to get really hot, though, right now, but it's fine. So, well, we're going to leave that on for a little bit. I am back at Corvo Bianco, mostly so that I could drop off the gear that I'm not going to be currently wearing. I did not make the swords or anything yet, because I feel like the swords I've got on are pretty nice, and I like having Arendite back. I feel like that's a sword I had to work for in Witcher 1. So I've got so much stuff in here. It's kind of embarrassing. I did also spend quality time, disassembling items, so many items, and also selling items. So I didn't do too bad money-wise this time around, I don't think. I don't think it cost that much to make the gear, other than I think I was able to make all the components to make the gear, which was a nice change. But in today's video, a few things. I contemplated doing the main quest, but I feel like I want to clean up some more question marks and do some more quests before I head back to Beauclair and do that quest. So I do have Grandmaster Griffin gear flagged, because what I want to do today is start down here at the Fort Usar ruins, make my way up to these question marks here, up this way. There's this, I think, one of you told me there's a quest over here, and I'm assuming it's got to be up here somewhere, because it was northeast of where when I was working on the Manticore gear, and it was this area, I believe. I hope. We'll find out. There's supposed to be, allegedly, some quest up there. Not that I don't believe you, but my game has been a little weird lately. So we're going to head to Fort Usar ruins and start working on all of that. Hopefully in another day or 2 or 3 of videos. We might get to go do the main quest. I want to do it, but I like doing all the side bits first. I can't help it. But there's a Knight for Hire quest around here as well, and I'm going the wrong way as usual. So let's see. We had to go to the ruins of Fort Usar. Oh, this is the one with a Slyzard. I'm surprised I didn't preemptively find it.
Must be that ruined fort Lafog mentioned.
Yeah.
Worth a look.
Is it in this chest here? No, that would be too easy, I suppose. I have a feeling I'm probably going to put back on the Manticore gear eventually, but I don't know. We'll see how it all goes. Oh, here we go. That was easy. Captain Augustus Fierabras report, and I have 3 of the 6 Griffin diagrams. So the Witcher I summoned reached Fort Usar on the 12th of September. He made a favorable impression. I had expected a cold killer, yet found myself speaking with someone who could easily be mistaken for a normal man. I mean, they're not like aliens or something, they're just Witchers, but anyway. If not for his expansive knowledge concerning the habits of monsters, the 2 swords on his back, and the Griffin head medallion on his chest, Jerome, as he was called, asked me a great many questions about the beast seen near Montcron Castle. Based on my responses, he concluded the monster in question was a Leshen. During our next conversation, the Witcher expressed his astonishment at being offered such a high reward, and one paid in advance, before he even arrived in Toussaint. I had taken a liking to the fellow and wanted to be honest with him. Despite the vow I had sworn, I revealed his pay came entirely from a certain Moreau, a mage who had decided to use this gift to thank our community for a warm welcome. When Jerome heard the mage's name, he first went pale, then flew into a rage. He shouted, and I quote, "Gonna give that old bastard a piece of my mind," then ran to the stables, mounted his steed, and rode off, leaving the greater part of his possessions behind. He was seen on the road to Montcron, but then disappeared like a rock thrown in deep water. Master Moreau claims he never saw the Witcher. Who is this Moreau
Wonder
character?
what happened at Moncron.
Oh, wait, Moreau, that's the Dr. Moreau. That was the additional mutations. There we go. Okay, so Moncron, where do I need to go for that one? That is over where I'm headed. But there was a Knights. Is the Knights for Hire also at the same spot? It is. Okay, well, we're just, how convenient. Well, let me go back to for like the third time back to back, and let's flag that question mark. I feel like Geralt, it's a really good set of gear. I feel very, very covered, protected. Like, I feel like that's just very realistic. You'd want to have every part of your body covered in something so you wouldn't, like, get hit with poison, or you'd be able to take a blow and not, like, lose your arm or something. But at the same time, I feel like Geralt's gonna be a little bit warm right now. Oh, I should have rested when I was at Corvo Bianco and gotten some extra buffs, but it's okay. I think it's back this way. I'm assuming it's a monster, hence the reason my monster swords is out. Oh no, it looks like, oops. It looks like bandits actually, so let's save. A bandit camp. Well, let's see how this gear performs.
You stand no chance against us.
Oh, arrows. Arrow guy.
Leviota's weeping wounds. Tiny splots of boom.
You just stood over here and waited your turn? How utterly convenient of you. Oh my god, that was so violent. Still, all these weeks and months later, it's still like so violent. So Toussaint Ducal Guard Officer's Armor, Cured Draconite Leather, Splatchy Parchment. Okay, Splatchy Parchment. To Jacques le Rouge. So Jacques the Red. Jack the Red. What the bleeding bum diddles are you still doing there? Think I sent you on a scenic holiday? Yesterday, those winged dung munchers grabbed Gilbert straight off the walls while he was taking his after-supper wee. How many more men am I going to lose through your incompetence, you cabbage-brained cretin? You were supposed to build a ballista as per the instructions I gave you and kill those flying lizards. Oh. If you don't finish the job in the next 2 days, I'm going to stuff you full of sulfur and toss you to the monsters for a snack. Perhaps that way, you'll at least somewhat contribute to solving the problem. No regards, Filibert. Oh, Filibert. How I long to find you and chop you into tiny bits or feed you to a monster or something horrible. He was mentioned in yesterday's video as an FYI in case you didn't watch it, which you totally should. Anyway, let's loot the bandit camp. I wonder if that means the castle-ish area that I'm heading towards, if that is a, what are they called again? A hanse. I'm hoping, though, you guys keep telling me to go back to my rune what's-his-face and put slots into Erendite. I'm hoping if by the time I make all my Witcher gear, if there's enough money left over, then I'll go and do his upgrades and whatnot. But we'll see how much... Ballista diagrams. Okay. But we'll see how much all that ends up costing. I mean, I did spend some of my... I didn't change what's activated, but I did spend some of my points. I need one more point and then I can upgrade some of these. I'm still kind of happy with Bloodbath. I feel like when I do my Witcher Plus, I think you guys have said that I still get to keep this extra tree. So I may rearrange how I do things, but I may not. I'm not sure. I would like to sort of try a new kind of play style. I think one of you guys mentioned the alchemy tree. And I looked into it. It's like if you keep yourself super toxic, like you do also so much more extra damage, which is interesting, yet dangerous. No, I don't need to do that. Let's go up and around and down in case there's anything or anybody on the road. I hear wild boars. Wait, am I already on this extra road? No, I'm not. Yeah, that's got to be some sort of bandit. Bandit stronghold. Them's the words. Maybe there's loot. There we go. And there we go. Oh, it's a Slyzard. So guarded treasure. I feel like I can just take such a better beating wearing the bear gear. It's heavy armor, so it makes sense, but it's nice. Ooh, Greater Glyph of Igni. I wish you could. So I tried to change around because I had some extra. I was able to make some Greater Glyph coins going into my bank or whatnot. But anyway, the point is that I wish you could just like replace them without having to remove them. And I wish there was a way to remove them one at a time. But to like remove them, it was going to cost me like 4,000 gold or something. And I was just like, that's just ridiculous. So that didn't happen, obviously. Where's the treasure bit? The red one, dummy. So orders on torn parchment, diagram Toussaint Ducal guard officers gauntlets. So Pavel, take that cat and boy and get him drunk tonight. And I mean slobbering, incoherent, blubbering about how he loves you all and spewing all over his boots trunk. That's pretty drunk. He's just a little turd, so it shouldn't take much. Once he's seen pink unicorns, tie him up and stuff him full of deadly nightshade and sulfur, just like you'd stuff a goose before Salvine, maybe. They say dragons love virgins, so perhaps one of those winged snakes flying above the Champ de Soleils will come pick this cherry, and since you have seasoned it nicely beforehand, the reptile will gobble it up and keel over. I don't think that's how that works, obviously. Just be careful when you're putting out the reptile supper. I've lost enough men already, Filibert. This guy, this guy's just a piece of work, isn't he? Okay, so maybe we shouldn't go up on the road. Maybe we should just head down this way. I think that's what we'll do. We'll save. And why? Now? Oh, now we can do it. Okay, it's fine. I feel like if I get too close to the castle area, it's just going to immediately kick me into doing the bandit haunts thing, because that's what I'm assuming that is. It just makes the most sense.
How you like that silver?
Was wondering what that was. It's just a panther, a brown panther. Another bandit camp. Okay.
alone now. Let's not
Pathetic.
You are a little too excited. And it's kind of creepy.
Life is beautiful. Death even more so.
You guys sound like a bunch of psychos. I mean, you're bandits. But still. Yeah, I don't know if it's the gear. I'm just smashing my buttons well today. It's probably the latter. I'm having a good smashing buttons day. Bandit camp, so we need to go in there. It looks like white armor dye. Ooh, interesting. I have not gotten the formula for that. Red chest. Grease-stained notes and anything else? Nothing else. Only a fragment of the notes is legible. The slimmest pickings yet. Haven't even seen a stray mutt on the road for a week. Since that last caravan we robbed, the one carrying a transport of fatback workers at the quarry, we've had nothing. Zero zip. Luckily, we ate our fill after that. It gained a slight paunch to hold us through hard times. But if those times last much longer, we'll have eaten more supplies here than we've looted. And everybody thinks being a bandit's nothing but wine, wenches, and merrymaking. Should have listened to Mama and finished school, or at least started it. Yeah, probably. Tomorrow we head back to Mount Crane. We'll have to look around for a new spot. The lads are getting bed sores from so much lying around on their bums. Oh, really? Bed sores? You poor little bandits. Okay. Anything else? That seems to... Why am I keep getting stuck. Okay. So, here we go to, I'm assuming this is Mont Crane up here. So let's just head this way and sort of see what happens. I don't know why my dots are so weird lately. Oh, it wants me to take the road. That's what it was doing. No, we're gonna, oh, so not carefully go this route. Although it does seem like I've killed all the bandits at the surrounding camps, perhaps. So maybe if they get to the fire, the torch, or the signal fire for all of their, quote, friends, it won't be as bad. Okay, let's get this sorted out. Let's put on some hangman's venom and get my coin on and another quick save and see how this goes. Mont Crane Castle. A hanse base, yes. But how do I get in? That's the question. It must be back the other way. I hear Slyzards or Griffins or other flying beasties is what it sounds like. Follow the dots, Jesika. Dummy.
Abandoned castle mired in a dark legend. Dream hideout for bandits.
Line for a line. Run my britches!
gonna do what I did last time, which is kill everybody, and then we'll come loot. Nope, got too close.
Brothers, let us kill. Let us murder.
Again! Oh, dang it.
You gave me the hiccups.
I gave you the hiccups? Oh.
Damn it.
Damn it. Oh.
A billion blind arrows. Let us kill. Maggot bone freaks.
Oh no. Somebody got off a... Holy crap. It's a lot of guys. Alright, Geralt, I believe. Oh gosh. Oh, this is so bad. Hang on. We need some more hangman's venom. We ran out because there's so many guys. Okay.
Take him for the ride.
Of course, my sword is gonna go down.
Kill him. What the cattle dickens?
I feel like I should be using bombs or something, but it's okay. We're doing all right. We're doing okay.
A billion blighted barrels.
I was like, that's so many guys. So I'm guessing they got their torch off.
Magic.
Ah, you took off my stacks, you jerk.
A billion.
Yeah, I didn't do that. I mean, like, I survived. That's the important thing, is I survived. That's the only important thing right now. Is that I survived. Oh, geez, that was a lot of guys and dogs and everything. Yay for Bear Witcher gear and Quen. I'm not seriously buffed up. Just kind of lets me plow in and do what needs to be done, right? Okay, so let's loot a bit. I'm gonna have so much money from all this stuff. It's great. Over here and right there. So there, the leader must be up there somewhere. Right? Ooh, roasted chicken. I don't mind if I do. There's so many. I mean, where was the... Oh, it's up there, you bad people. There was no way I was getting to that in time. Let's loot all these bodies here, and then we'll head down and loot, maybe? There we go. I feel like I still hear people down there. Hi, puppies. My, like, very occasional burning. It really doesn't happen all that often.
There's something here. Need to use the eye.
I'll come back. I want to finish taking... I'll come back downstairs and loot. I want to finish taking care of this area first. So how do I get up to this guy? That is the question. Oh, stairs. How convenient. No. Ladder, there we go.
You're not a complete bum. I'll take him from the left. Magic! She's also
Damn it.
some kind.
All right. Oh, and I'm overloaded already? Okay, let's drop the pants, and then I just won't loot for a minute or two.
White-haired but weightless. Come on, Nancy's.
Oh, that's right. I can't block the big ones. Dummy. Whoa. I can maybe grab both those. Oh, he's got to be back over this way then, right? Is that Filibert? I would very much like to kill you, sir. Why? Why? There we go. Finally, we decided to cooperate.
How I enjoy a good bug butching.
Oh, no.
My goodness, how I enjoy a good bug butching. You're not a complete bung. Ow!
Ow.
Magic! Sorcery of some kind!
Come on, come closer.
Ouch.
Magic! Sorcery of some kind!
Hurrah! We killed Filibert Four Fingers with his awfulness. I can't pick up the sword. I don't have any more room. Is there anything else up here I should be looting? Let's see. I'll loot all that. And then there should be something red to loot, I would think. Something perhaps to read about how he's an awful human being. Ooh, white armor dye. Nice. So diagram Toussaint knight trousers, knight's boots, and journal bound in worn leather. So I am Filibert von Wittan, my crest, a rock, my father, the famed Sir Gruber, pale cheeks von Wittan. The famed Sir... Okay, anyway. Today I was smeared by an insult which only blood can wipe clean. Rage burns my entrails. Writing this is the only way I know to calm the flames. When I am an old man and read these notes, I believe a certain Maximus Nonius Macrinus will be long dead. A pitiful memory. For now, however, he lives. Why do I write about this? A few days ago, I challenged him to a duel to the death. He had been drooling over my Lucienne, and I could not bear it. He proved to be a better swordsman than I, but that is not the worst. A lost finger is nothing compared to lost honor. Maximus defeated me, yet instead of killing me, he spared my life. Never shall I forget the faces of the men who turned their eyes from me then. I know I shall never know peace until I have dealt with him. I have found a dozen or so blank pages. I have found a journal which I was given by my father several years ago. During the time since I last held it, much has occurred in my life. I have fled Toussaint and sought my fortune in various places, with varied success. The worst, however, is that my hand has yet to grasp Maximus's throat. I know it's only a matter of time. I've decided to return to that hound-bought duchy. We have pitched camp on Montcrain. I've carefully selected a band of men who will not flee from any task, any foe. The Toussaint which once forced me to run will now repay me in full. The highest price, however, shall be paid by Maximus Nonius Macrinus. When I get my hands on him, he will dream of one thing, death. I've got the harlot's brood. He's lording it up at the Casteldacia estate. He was given it by that sodden tart Anna Rieta. Seems Duke Raymond's been dead for a few years. Tomorrow my lads will pay him a visit. I shan't go with them, however. The very thought of having to see his maggoty face again makes me ill. Farewell, Maximus. I have signed your death warrant. I'm delighted Maximus and all his family now rot. Their stench is a delight to stray mutts. Whenever I close my eyes, I see them perish. See them scream, moan, and grovel. That makes my dinger stand firmer than even the curviest harlot could. I am at last satisfied. You're at last a psycho. That's what you are, sir. I know, I'm too heavy. Anything else? Lots of spoons, apparently. Let's drop that armor that I just picked up. Anything else here? I think that's it for right now. So let me save. I should, I'm assuming, get a cutscene like I did last time. Okay. Deprived of their strong leader, bandits from nearby camps will now disperse and undoubtedly go elsewhere. Yeah, that's the same update I got the last time I took care of one of these hanses. Is there a armor over here? Because that would be amazing. I feel like it's just an armor station, though. But let's... Maybe it could happen, right? I don't think that's who or what that is.
Master Witcher, might I have a moment, please?
Oh.
Now there is a hero. Killed Filibert Four Fingers without so much as breaking a sweat.
Hi.
That's the only... Most honored Witcher, the slaughter of Filibert Four Fingers von Wittan. Quite the feat. You've my respect and gratitude forever and always. He'd squatted in those ruins for months, him and that hanse of his. Whoever they captured alive lived to regret not having been cleaved in battle.
Managed to assemble a pretty good bunch of men.
Refuse from all the world. Bandits, degenerates, drawn like flies to doo-doo. It's good you fell them to a man. You've my gratitude, and good prices for all time here.
Great. I like good prices. So you're pretty well armed. Oh, the bandits were pretty well armed.
Seems the hanse was prepared for a long siege.
Oh, yes. The rats had woven quite the nest. Some knights errant took swipes at them, but cracked their claws on those ruins.
Not surprised. Von Wittan turned that rubble into a fortress, with a ballista in the lower courtyard, no less.
Well, that machine was most like there to fight off the winged lizards. A whole host live in these hills. Alert eye on the sky at all times, Witcher.
Okay. Well, I'm going to spend some time emptying my bags, relooting, and then emptying my bags again. So I will be right back. Okay, well, I have emptied my bags multiple times. I didn't go all the way back up there to reloot again. I figure I've got enough for now. I don't know where this one is, though. It's kind of like not available. It's either in the sky or in the ground. So either way, it doesn't matter all that much. So we are going to head to
an empty stomach.
Moreau's quarters, which
All is in order!
Nahal in his eye. Ought to use it.
Yes, we should. So I thought it was talking about the Dr. Moreau who did the extra Witcher experiments, but I don't think he was a mage, or was he a mage? But so we need to go, it looks like here? Yes. There we go. So I'm not sure if it's the same guy or somebody different. Well, let's go this way first. I'm gonna guess wraiths are gonna be in here. Because that would make the most sense. But look, wine. Oh, crow's eye. Not wine. Power crystal. Oh, there must be a... What are those mage telephone things called? Megascope? Nope, just a junk note. Gnomish prankings. We've read that one. Natural Born Killers, a study of Garcans. I've already read that one too. There's something over that way. Let's double check this way. That's where I came in. Okay. Oh, it's gonna do a portal, isn't it? No? What is that? Ah, okay. Well, let's see what's in here first. So Moreau's journal and several books we've already read. So 12th of September, 1121, I've received confirmation Jerome has arrived and is staying at Fort Hussar. I am so giddy with anticipation I cannot continue my work, yet I must try to calm myself and see through my plan. 13th September, he arrived quite unexpectedly right after dusk. He has changed a great deal. He is thin, wiry, all covered in scars. He was, of course, furious I brought him here under false pretext. But what choice did I have? One day he will be a father himself, and then he will understand what drives me. Okay, it is the same guy, and this is his kid, because he was in the wolf school. He was in the wolf school, right? So it's all connected. I opened a portal in my study and brought Jerome to my lab. In doing so, I exhausted my activation crystals, but luckily I have a spare. I gave the lad some time to think things over before I'd rather do all this with his willing participation. Meanwhile, I shall prepare the apparatus.
So the Witcher was taken somewhere via portal.
Oh.
Now to activate the
There we
portal. See where it drops me.
So it was a portal. Oh, Oh, no, I have to do it on the crystal. Right? No? Maybe? I thought... There we go. Like,
I hate portals.
me too, Geralt. Me too.
Just wonderful.
Wait, are golems elementa, or are they cursed ones? Nope, golems are elementa, so let's find some elementa oil. Oh, jeez. That's Ogrid, cursed. There we go.
Moreau kept Jerome here. Need to look around.
We do need to look around. We always need to look around. Like, that's kind of our thing. So what this is was his backup laboratory? I'll do the red ones last. Grandmaster Griffin armor. It's 4 of 6. Griffin's silver sword. Awesome. 5 of 6 now.
Back of the diagram. Jerome made a note.
Paralyzing spells worn off, but portal's still inactive, meaning I'm still stuck here. Too bad I left most of my stuff back at Fort Hussar. Without my gear, I stand no chance of escaping. think I'm gonna die in this place. You took my swords, took anything that could be used as a weapon, even gotta write this letter on the back of a diagram. But before I die, I want to tell you one thing. You're a madman and always have been, a cruel, cold-blooded murderer. I haven't felt anything for you for a long time, anything but hate. I'm done with you, and I hope you pay for your crimes one day, Jerome. Oh my.
Moreau eventually came to terms with his son being a witcher. A grim tale. But I came for the diagrams. Should be somewhere around here.
Last one. Griffin trousers. What else did we uncover? What else is down here? I don't know why there must be question marks or something down here that I can work on. Okay. Well, before we do that, let's look at the completed quest text for that one. So our tale of diagrams for Grandmaster level gear of the School of the Griffin is a sad one. Why do I keep confusing the Griffin with the wolf? Like, Geralt is of the wolf, not the Griffin. I don't, in my head, I keep confusing those two, so sorry. But so be it, as not all tales need to be happy. If you are curious to read on, you should start by knowing that it began long ago when a certain witcher was summoned to Fort Ussar. This witcher's name was Jerome, and the monster contract dangled before him had been nothing but a pretext designed to lure him. For Jerome's father had simply decided he wanted his son back, a son who had turned his back on his parents. Was this not this? It has to be the same guy. I feel like I need to pay better attention. I can't remember names in the first time. I'm awful with names. Anyway, I'm off on a tangent again as usual. For Jerome's father had simply decided he wanted his son back, a son who had turned his back on his parents. The problem lay in the fact that Jerome had despised his father, who was a cruel madman, despite claiming to have only the best intentions. Their meeting did not end well for either, and though in discovering its nature, Geralt managed to assemble a full set of School of the Griffin Grandmaster level diagrams, he could not help but recall a grim adage that good intentions did indeed pave hell's floor. I guess. But let's save before I jump up here and attempt to go back here, just in case I get stuck. Alright, down we go. Looks like it's just herbs. Uh-oh. Am I going the wrong way on something? Speleologist diary. Toussaint colored guardsman's boots. 5 fame. My expedition to the Amel Mountains was a success, but I cannot wait to visit Toussaint. That is a land sculpted for grotto gropers. The Gorgon foothills and the slopes of Montcrain are places where I shall be able to find dozens of exploration sites. The endless caverns carved out of that volcanic rock will assure me material to study for months to come. And 17 fame. Incredible. I cannot find a single spot fit for study. The matter should be simple, for Tough is usually uninhabited, but all these grottos are either full of monstrosities or have been bought upper by copper-pinching wine merchants scheming to fill every cave with their hideous barrels. Blast! I must find a cicerone, a local guide of some sort, who will show me to some completely unoccupied cavern. 17 fame. A certain Luc Venuque, maybe, probably not, whom I encountered in San Sebastian, has enticed me with promises of a fabulous cave. You won't regret it, Master Garrick, in which there are no greedy grape hoarders nor any monsters. Tomorrow we shall set out to the Blessure Forest, but before embarking I invited my guide to supper at the Pheasantry. We will be spending several days together after all, and I would like to get to know him better. Luke turned out to be a picky gentleman. The chef de cuisine served us veal cutlets in garlic sauce and je ne sais bean soup. Luke, however, asked for pancakes and red wine, making excuses about an inborn distaste for garlic. He didn't touch the silver cutlery, explaining something about an allergy and making use of his own wood set instead. Despite these oddities, he made for quite interesting company, and we chatted over bottles to be precise, of wine until late into the night. Something tells me there will soon be much talk of the Vaughty Garrick. Luke Venique duo in the world of speleologists. It sounds like Luke is a vampire. Doesn't like silver. And doesn't like garlic and all that. Well, I do want to keep going, but we are pretty much at time for today. So on Wednesday, we'll pick back up here, probably take care of a beast that sounds like is lurking somewhere nearby, this wannabe vampire perhaps, and then continue to work on some of these question marks and keep exploring around here. I feel like there's got to be another quest or two around in this area that I need to turn in as well, or progress farther. I also want to head back here. I feel like there should be, I don't know, a quest marker or a fast travel point or something over here, but I could be wrong and just making things up. But anyway, all that aside, as always, thank you so very much for watching. Please do keep yourselves safe, and I will see you again on Wednesday with another new Witcher 3 video.
That's all I say.